Right now, coming up on 6:14, let's get you caught up on some other stories we are following in the latest. British socialite Ghislaine Maxwell and associate of financier Jeffrey Epstein has been convicted of federal sex trafficking charges. A jury of 6 men and 6 women reached the verdict in a Manhattan federal courthouse yesterday after 5 full days of deliberation. Prosecutors argue Maxwell and Epstein conspired to set up a scheme to lure young girls into sexual relationships with Epstein from 1994 to 2004. Maxwell's defense said she was a scapegoat for Epstein's actions, and she faces up to 65 years in prison. Her defense team is already working on an appeal. The Biden administration is stepping up efforts to combat COVID-19. The White House says a contract should be ready late next week to buy 500 million at-home COVID tests. According to White House COVID-19 response director Jeff Zients, the first deliveries from manufacturers will start in January. This effort comes amid a reckoning for Biden's COVID-19 response, specifically over the lack of available tests and the distributions during holiday travel, the disruptions there. There will be a free system, including a new website to get those tests out to Americans. After some really intense criticism, the CDC is backing up their new recommendation to decrease the quarantine time period during one of the biggest COVID surges we've seen since the pandemic started. CDC Director Rochelle Walensky says science showed that less than 1/3 of people were not isolating for the original 10-day time period. She says they wanted to update the isolation time to reflect transmission. The new guidance is for you to isolate in those first 5 days when you are the most infectious, and then you can go out but wear a mask those last 5 days. Walensky added the decision to cut down the isolation time was not due to rapid testing shortages. They in fact recommend those rapid testing for people in quarantine.